expressed on this program is not necessarily those of the Emily Pearl Show, its sister stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
Well, hello there, everybody. What's the word, Thunderbirds? I hope y'all can hear me. Welcome to Pearl's Politics. That's right. We give it to you straight, transparent, and from both points of view. All right. Okay, then. I got one of my hosts in the studio. I'm bringing that host out, the heartbeat of the South and every beat of my heart. My son that loves politics like his mom, Tim Harrington. Hey, Tim, what's going on?
Hey Ma, how you doing? Hey everybody.
Well, I'm just tolerable today, but
All right, all right. I'm
everything gonna be
magnificent.
all right. I like that word. All right, then.
Yeah.
Okay, so as the screen says, welcome everybody to Pearl's Politics. On the ticker tape, we got the ticker tape going.
Right.
What's going on with the word Thunderbirds?
Mm.
Around with politics, the latest with politics and things that affect politics, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So hello, Mary. Mary's in the studio. Let's get
What's up,
Mary settled,
Mary?
everyone. And so we don't know where our other host is. I haven't heard. There she is. She says, see my message in the messenger about my new email account, please. I'm waiting on the link. Oh, okay, darling. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I did not have a chance to check my messages. Let me
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
The above message.
Yes. Yes. There's a lot
Okay,
going
so
on in the world. A lot going on in the world.
okay.
So
All
yes,
right.
we can talk
So
about
Tim, I'm
this.
gonna let you go ahead and start us out while I get this sent over to Jen. I'm sorry I missed
Okay.
the message, Jen.
Okay, I got a couple of little things here.
Okay.
Miss Jenny Thomas, the
Miss
wife of
who?
Clarence Thomas, Supreme Court Justice, has
Oh,
related that the 2020 election was stolen despite the lack of evidence while testifying on Thursday before the House committee investigation, investigating the Capitol on January the 6th.
Clarence
So
Thomas' wife.
apparently,
Well, you know she's a
yeah,
Republican. Well, she's a
yes,
Republican.
right.
Jenny, let me know if you see it. Just come on in. I just sent it to you. Uh,
But
you know, and you had told me that before, but I just didn't have your email stored in my Gmail, and when I put in JN, that's what pops up, your Owen. So reply back to this email for me so that way
hey,
I will
Ernestine,
have your new one in there. Ever ready, Ernestine in the house. Hi,
what's
Ernestine.
up?
Uh-huh. Two
Yeah.
Thunderbirds up in Michigan is here. There's Jen. She popped on in. She got it.
All right, all right. What's up,
The
Jen?
mouth of the South. Hey,
Hey,
Jen.
All right, all right.
You're looking mighty beautiful tonight, girl.
oh man, I
Yeah,
took my hair out of the bun and did this.
it's beautiful. Love your
All
hair.
right, all right.
Yeah, I love your outfit. Girl, you're a jewel tonight. Oh, I gotta see what's going on privately. Jen
It's a
must be done met up with her a new man or something. Look at her. Look at her slinging
no,
that hair.
it's a t-shirt under a blanket. I'm freezing.
What's up,
Girl,
Sandra?
don't
What's
say
up,
nothing about
Sandra?
freezing. Look, don't say nothing about freezing. I'm finna put us on this right here,
Yeah,
this side,
yeah,
because
that's
Tim is covered up.
yeah. I
How
was
about that?
covered up. Yeah.
It works. That's
Yeah, that makes
What's up, Sandra?
yeah. Now they can see us better. Oh, Sandra, sassy Sarah in the house of the ladies of Poitics tonight. All
I see.
right, we only somebody we missing off from
Uh-oh.
Canada.
Caught a little freeze frame.
See what? Mary, Sandra, and
uh,
Ernestine. Hi, y'all, ladies.
What's up?
got Tim, you better get men in here, Tim, because our ladies are on time.
I know, right? We got to get them in
By the
here.
way,
I'm
it's
working
Paul
on
from
it.
Canada.
I'm working on it.
Okay, you gotta
Yeah,
start talking to these men first
I
because you know
know, right?
they
Well,
forget
you know, it's hot.
about it.
It's football season has started officially about 2 weeks ago, and it seems like that's all they want to
Yeah,
do is work and football. But I'm gonna get them in here.
and football. All right, all right.
I'm
Yeah,
not a
that's right. It
sports
is Thursday
person.
night football. I forgot about that.
Yes, ma'am. On
Yeah,
Amazon.
yeah, we're talking about men. I understand. Say bless. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm freezing up over.
Yeah.
You go ahead and start that off. I'm taking it off my TV. That's sucking up my Wi-Fi. Okay. Well, it got better. And then my signal is strong, but I don't know why it's
Is it?
freezing. Let me
Oh wow, I saw
try to keep it like so
all
they can see our full face.
Yeah.
I fought all morning with my
Uh,
Wi-Fi. It was in and out. And
uh-huh.
then about an hour or so
Yeah.
ago, I have full bars. I've never had that since the whole time I've had my Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
how
Well,
many
I'm gonna
bars?
talk something about Clarence. Clarence, I'm take me out.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's Jenny Thomas, the wife of Clarence Thomas, Supreme Court Justice. She repeated their claims that the 2020 election was stolen, despite the lack of evidence, while testifying on Thursday before the House committee. They're investigating the Capitol attack on January the 6th. So I must have missed it, but apparently she's been making this noise for a good little while. I wasn't aware of it, but it came out in headlines today.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I said it was provable, and it was provable. Thank God, it's finally coming out.
yeah, yeah. She said it, and
Yeah, that's
she,
Clarence Thomas' wife, the judge, the
yeah,
the Supreme Court. Thomas, like they are Republican too.
right.
The black judge.
Uh huh, uh huh.
He's the only black judge we have. Supreme
He
Court,
is. Yeah, I saw his
Clarence
story. I'm familiar with it.
Thomas, and but his wife is Caucasian,
She
and
is
so they are both Republicans. Yeah,
right.
yeah, I had heard about
Yeah,
him
she still.
saying that some time ago.
Yeah, what I know
Yeah,
about
I
his
had heard
story
about
is,
him ago.
yeah, and when he was going through his trouble time and acting, he stand
But
behind him. They stayed married and they worked through it.
Anita Hill, Anita
Yes,
Hill.
that's correct.
Yeah,
Anita
well, I
Hill.
felt like he was guilty because he looked like I mean, having been molested myself and approached by
Right.
so many men, he has looked to me. When they was doing that trial about him and sexually harassing Anita Hill,
Right.
I look at him and tell he yells at the men back then. Us women, we didn't vote,
Well, now I
especially
was. Yeah, actually, I.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was on her side. Yeah, I was on her side even when it was going on. I was just mentioning that his wife stood behind him, but it didn't make him innocent at all because I remember.
Well, it was mostly all the men stood back, even Scorpio back then.
Yeah, no, I didn't stand behind him on that one. That lady seemed like she was speaking from her heart.
Yeah,
and,
that's why I
believed her.
Yeah, and that's when I say, he ruined her career. But she rose up like a phoenix and did her books and documentaries and went on, and she's still a profound professor at one of those big elite universities.
Okay,
so she rose up like a phoenix, like me. She pulled herself through. But yeah, I watched those hearings back then. He was in black and white, Jenny. Yeah. An audience there. And even Scorpio had his comments to say about this reason why. When somebody told we had an audience member that said that they called Lee. Well, we were getting ready to end our show. This one came in late, but I wanted to let them know that so is still. If you want to just, if you want to go back in politics, way back and see, the thing about Leo is he was never a politician. So that nobody can really claim in politics that he is prejudiced. But when you go back in politics, Leo was one of the most prejudiced Democrats I ever saw in my life. What I'm saying, I know this stuff. Yeah. I'm watching politics for a long time. So they can, because they think all of you might could go and research it in the archives or something, but hey, they think that this stuff can all that when it used to appear on black and white TV with their comments and stuff, that all that stuff is gone. But people find it, their opponents find it, and then they air it.
Yeah.
And we are just 40 days away from November 6th election.
I don't believe they're gonna happen. I still don't believe they're gonna happen. And
when do you think it's gonna happen?
I believe they're going to be delayed. I believe they're going to be delayed.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because of things that's happening right now. And I've had good verification.
You know, the Congress on the hurricane too. You know.
Well, yeah,
you know, the governor of Florida, he running for president.
It hit in the Venice,
Republican president.
It hit in the Venice area. I used to live there, so I've been praying hard for the safety of everybody there. Yeah,
that's good. Yeah,
Venice is between Sarasota and Fort Myers. I had a sister that used to work on Captiva Island, which is outside of Fort Myers. So I know the area well, and I pray for everybody there. And from what I can tell, it's crossing the state. So it's going to go back to the Atlantic, but then it's going to re-enter, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina area.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to make it to D.C. and flood them out again.
Okay.
I'm getting verification. Well, I'm getting a lot of verification that D.C. is a ghost town, basically.
Where have they gone? Where are they running from, Jen? You say is a ghost town?
Yeah, and has been for a long time. Yeah.
Isn't this how their Senate, that congressman and all they on a break for?
No, we're talking.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the war we're in right now and what's been done about it. And MSM is not saying anything about it. That's why I keep telling people, stop watching freaking news. It's lying.
Well, you know, they have to eventually cover it.
We have feet on the ground. Actual video of these places of what's going on. And today, oh my God, it's been rocking since early this morning for me. I've been like a kid in a candy store. Paul has told me, he says, I bet your nails are gone. I said, if I had teeth, they'd be gone, gone, gone.
Well, I think
it's been
now, aren't
you?
Hey,
what's up, Doug?
Hey, Doug.
There you go. Tim, you got your man in the conversation with you now. Doug says, wait a minute, let me caption out the way. I got to get one of so. Oh, there it is. He said, "A flood in D.C. would be a hard move."
Okay, I don't know if you misspelled hard or if you intentionally made the comment about heart, but yes, our weather is being controlled, and we're still trying to find out.
He probably intentionally put it out. How does he don't know about it? I'm just freezing in him, but we're gonna keep this show rolling.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I like. So if I freeze, as long as y'all can hear me, don't worry about it. We're not talking tonight about no.
All right.
So,
yeah.
I really believe that.
Yeah.
So now.
Sure.
Go ahead, Jen.
You broke up
you were
on
saying.
my thing.
I was saying, I think y'all's interference has to do something with what's going on with technology in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
I don't know if you heard me a while ago. I don't know if you heard me a while ago, but I have all my bars, full bars, for the first time since I've had my Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I'm amazed. I haven't had it since I've been here.
Mm-hmm. Are they making us better in Tennessee, or are they making us worse?
Seems like
they're revamping.
Are they making us better?
Yeah,
better.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Tim, you know, well, y'all can talk about that. I mean, that's the internet. That's worldwide.
Yeah, but it's the upgrade that they're doing.
Yeah.
I believe that's what. I could be wrong.
Remember when I told you we were going over to the quantum system?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what this is all about. It's switching, and whatever's happening is happening now. Doug, he just made a comment.
Doug said,
what people need to understand is stop trying to divide people by saying they're Republican or Democrat, because right now and for a long time, the politic part of it, the division of it, stepped out a long time ago. Okay, we're either for our country or against our country.
There's trying to blame Republicans are responsible for enhancing Ian on Florida. Oh, wow. What?
No, that's bad guy.
He's announced that. DeSantis has announced that he's running for president. You know that for Republican.
Nope.
So, DeSantis, the governor of Florida. DeSantis, DeSantis, D-E-S-A-N-T-I-S. He's the governor of Florida, where all stuff is happening. But he has already started campaigning that he's running. He's been campaigning for the last month now. He's running for president, Republican on the Republican side, for president 2024.
Good luck with that.
So if Leo, but see, Leo and DeSantis, they're not real good buddies, because DeSantis is the new governor. He got Rick Scott. Rick Scott
you know who got to go.
Leo's man. Rick Scott was Leo's man. That was Leo's man. And DeSantis is not. So I don't know who started the hurricane. Could have been, you never know. I mean, Leo does live in Florida. He could have started it. Italian Prime Minister has declared war on globalism. Who was the Italian?
I'm just going to verify that statement with one short one of my own, and that is HARP was, I don't know if still is, but is controlled by bad people who put bad weather situations on the public of the world. Katrina was an organized storm that killed lots of people, done by bad people who had control of the weather.
Well, if they already got control, let me ask you this question. So if the bad people, and I presume you're talking about Leo's camp, if they already have control of the weather, why are they pushing climate control?
Leo's people aren't bad people.
I mean, Scorpio. Why are they pushing?
Okay.
If they have the weather, why are they pushing Scorpio's camp? Why are they pushing climate control then?
Leo's camp is not pushing climate control. Climate control is another thing. Like
I made a mistake. I just said I did not mean, I mean Scorpio. I meant Scorpio.
Okay.
Scorpios
Well,
can,
okay.
if they are of the weather, then why are they climate control?
Because that's another fear factor
You see
for
what I'm saying? What
everybody.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, that's another fear factor for everybody to get all up in arms about. Climate control is controlled by Mother Nature and God. We don't have that much of a footprint on our climate as they want us to believe we do. The planet warms up and cools down on a natural process throughout time, and we are going through that now. That is provable. That is Google. That is DuckDuckGo. Whatever you want to look at, you will find in there where climate control is a farce. It is a fear factor used by bad people.
Okay. Yeah, well, I said that all the time. God controls everything. I mean, you know, I mean, Earth is old.
Yeah.
Earth is old.
Yeah.
And it has its own biological clock. And man cannot do anything about the planet's biological clock. I mean, if that was the case, then the dinosaurs still be here. Right, Jen?
Exactly. Yes, ma'am.
Look, let me slide this in here right quick. The husband of controversial Georgia Republican Marjorie Taylor, she filed for divorce Wednesday on the grounds that their marriage is...
Taylor, she's a Republican.
Yeah, she's a Republican.
That's Leo's girl. Wait a minute. That's Leo's girl. I just saw her at the rally last Saturday night, and he called her name out and gave her special recognition. Sure did.
Okay.
So
her grounds, she says the marriage is irretrievable.
There you go.
I never heard that one before. Irretrievable.
I never heard that word.
They could not handle
word.
Yeah.
My guess is
Hold on, Jen, we get on
handle.
Wait, Jen, wait. Tim was talking, so don't take another comment till we finish one comment. Wait a minute. Tim was saying something.
No, I was
go ahead and
saying
talk about what he was talking about. I'm gonna read just comment. But we just don't we gotta finish up.
Yeah, I just
say something. Okay.
Yeah,
I know you're in a hurry, Jim, but hold on.
Yeah. Go ahead. Now I was just putting it in there because I found. Yeah, you got a delay. So because I found it as being a little odd, and especially the terminology that was used, irretrievable. I mean, that doesn't sound like it ended on a good note at all.
I'm not surprised.
Horrible. Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, you know
I'm
what?
not
I have
surprised.
never seen her husband.
I'm not surprised.
Seen her a lot, and I've heard her.
Go ahead, Emily.
Go ahead. Yeah,
I said
I've seen her. My delay is causing us some problems, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I said, Tim, I'm gonna have to put you back up here. They just gonna have to see.
That's fine.
They have to see it best you can, because see that now I'm not delaying, right?
Yeah, you're not. You're not delaying.
The bigger it was, I'm not delaying now.
Yeah.
So so I was saying that Marjorie, I've seen Marjorie Taylor a lot, and I've talked to Marjorie Taylor. I mean, not talked to Marjorie Taylor. I heard Marjorie Taylor talk a lot,
right.
And her and Liz Cheney used to be friends, and they butt heads after January 6th thing happened. So maybe her husband has fallen into Scorpio's camp. If she claims that it is irretrievable, that's the only thing I can see maybe it has something to do with their different views on politics. Jen, to you, you say you're not
And
surprised. Why?
I'm not surprised because of the voice that she has. That's
Okay.
hard to handle. It really
Yeah.
is, publicly and privately. I mean, while she has this huge voice in the public about the laws and the freedoms and the rights of people, she has to, figure out how to make that work at home, and maybe he can't handle it.
That's
That's
probably
just a
something
guess
else.
now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably
And
true because I find I had
Yeah.
that same experience with my second husband. I was trying to grow a cleaning service, and I would have to be out, not me and my crew, cleaning offices after people got off work. Offices close at 5 o'clock. Well, at 7 or 8
Mhm.
o'clock is when the office crew, cleaning crew comes in. So I wouldn't get home till like maybe 11, 12, because we may have to do 2 locations. He was jealous.
right.
And I went through that while I was trying to build a business. I had my office over there on Airways, and I just kept dealing with him. And he caused me to lose my business, and then after I just left the business alone. Then I got rid of him. But I realized in wisdom, hindsight, I should have got rid of him first. But then come to think of it, I probably did it right, because had my business gotten even more successful while we were going through a
Would
divorce,
have had trouble down the line.
I would have
Yeah.
had trouble with him trying to claim some money from the business, because in
Yeah, God
Tennessee,
don't make no mistakes.
in Tennessee, when you are married, I don't care whether
Yeah.
his name is on it or not. He
Yeah.
gets
Yeah.
half. He gets half. So I know the law in Tennessee. So you're right, Tim. God didn't make no mistake. I just let the business slide on
Yeah.
through. I just washed my
Yeah.
hand of
She
it.
out.
Then I got rid of him. Tim, you remember, because you was helping us. Me and
Yeah.
you were my cleaning crew. I had those big old houses. I think right out there in
Yeah.
Cordova. Remember we cleaned that big house? I
Yeah. A
think
lot
you
of
was
work.
on me. I think you was with me on that particular one. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it was a lot of
and
work.
then after that happened, Jen, it just put my mind off of trying to do a cleaning business again. But I'm talking about before anybody had a cleaning service. And that's why I was
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
so good. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
let's move on to Doug's comment. We were talking
Okay.
about climate control, and Doug says
Right.
Al Gore started it, but melting the ice caps in Antarctica is going to reveal a vast advanced civilization, and the dinosaurs are held captive there. Well, I believe that's true, because I did want to be an archaeologist too when I first started at the University of Memphis, because I had gotten an A in biology. And I thought, oh God, I always want to be an archaeologist. Because growing up, y'all, I always watched the mummy in Egypt. They were digging and finding all the gold and stuff. I wanted to do that.
Yeah. Me too. Me
Yeah.
too.
So
Somewhat.
I'm sure they're gonna find. And then here's the other thing. We got the aliens have a whole civilization of their
Yeah.
own
I was
deep
going
down
there.
in the
Yeah.
earth.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
was going there. I didn't quite agree on that particular statement, but I do know that, yeah, the aliens,
yeah,
they got their
and,
own civilization going on here.
yeah.
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 And
I believe that statement is
you want to know
absolutely true.
what else they got it going on? The moon.
Pyramids.
The
The
moon.
moon. Oh, okay.
The aliens have
Yeah.
their own. They got a whole city, a whole country up there on the
Yeah.
So
moon.
do we.
Yeah.
So do we. So do
No, we don't.
we.
No, we don't. They ran us off. That what they didn't tell y'all. I watched this documentary of the first album, Armstrong and them. They couldn't talk about it. But that's the reason why we had not been back in 50 years. They were attacked about an unknown entity. And they hurry up and got off of there. They had a break in the footage that they were showing it live. Remember, they were showing astronauts and stuff. And then they had a blackout. They did that deliberately because they didn't want the audience to see them getting attacked. And they made it seem like they had lost communications, y'all. And why do you? Because otherwise, don't you know that we would have been running back and forth to the moon, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We had been back in 50 years because of that.
I've seen documentaries that say that really didn't happen, that they did not go to the moon.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
I'm not going to say you're wrong, but I'm not going to say you're right, because in the near future, you will know the truth. I know where it's at, but I got to keep that to myself right now because I don't want to cause any misinformation. But very soon you're going to find out that statement about what you saw is not exactly accurate.
Okay. So Doug was agreeing with me about marriage in America when we were talking about Marjorie Taylor and my situation, where the men can be a problem when a woman is trying to be successful. And see, I've been through that too much. I even had problems with my last husband. I was working at a car lot. I worked for Honda. I had to be on the lot to 8 o'clock at night. And then I worked down at 201 Tim. Remember, I had the graveyard shift down there. And you get accused of cheating just because you got a job and late at night.
But here's the thing about that. I have to ask myself, was she demasculating the man throughout the marriage? Or because you find a lot of proud women.
I like that word, demasculate. All right.
They do. This is nothing new.
Well, what I got to say about that, that's their own issue behind that closed door. Is none of our business. We just need to pray that everything happens the way it's supposed to under God's eyes. That's all we can do. Pray for both of them, whatever the deal is.
Here's the thing. The reason why I asked that is
because Tim got some company. Doug say good one, Tim.
because here's the thing. She used the terminology of irretrievable, which means there had to be some bickering and a whole lot of fighting going on.
There was a lot going on.
On top of that, she's demanding that the divorce is sealed.
Oh, she wants to seal
to be reopened. She wants it to be sealed. And I mean, here's the thing: you have to kind of man to stand behind a strong woman like that. And that guy, he probably just took all that he could take, and everybody has their limits.
Yeah.
Well, was this a news report that you heard, or was it her making an announcement, or him making an announcement?
Well, it was being reported. It came out in the headline news.
Okay, then I don't believe it.
Yeah. So
I believe that could be some type of false a disruption, a distraction from what's really going on, because a lot is going on right now. Today, like I told you before, I've been like a kid in a candy store. All kinds of stuff is going on that's not in the news.
Doug made a point about the moon. He says, but our technology is still struggling to get to the moon. I agree.
Only in the public's eye.
They have to spoon feed us that. They have to spoon feed us. They cannot give all their technology like that. Could you imagine what would happen when we first had mobile phones, how big they were? They were bigger than a laptop. Now to the point of where they can fit in the palm of our hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Doug, you just lit a fuse with me, hun.
Doug says,
what do you say?
Roles are reversing. Women deep down want a man that would make them take care of him. Well, you know what? He's not talking about us old ones, Jen, that have more sense. He's talking about these young women that don't have no sense. I agree with you, Doug, because these young women, I don't understand their mentality taking care of men. I don't understand it. They have the babies by them. They take care of the men, these young men, and then the man gets the car she paying for, takes her to work to her job where she working to bring home, making the money to bring home the grits and groceries, and he won't even be on time to pick her up from work because he's on lollygagging around somewhere, out with some other woman. Now that is the truth about these young women, especially in African American culture. I've been seeing this, and this is nothing new. I've been seeing this trend now for the past 15, 20 years. I don't understand it. And what I do know is, what I noticed that it really, really started was when rap music came out.
And
I've always had an issue with that. Mary say, "Oh wow." I've always had an issue with that hardcore rap. Where it dishes, dehumanizes women. I had to borrow part of yours. I like clean rap. I like gospel rap, but the pimping rap, I don't like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, here's the thing. That the rap that you're talking about, that came out probably within the last 10 to 12 years.
That's what I said.
The rap that I came up in on our generation did not glorify saying harsh words depicted towards women.
Right.
Not only was it frowned upon, it just wasn't done.
Yeah, also, they changed.
Yeah, and they don't. This generation right here, they see something and they just see one side of it because that's all that they present to them is the money, the fame, the women. But the difference is, in our generation, they told you what would happen to you if you made certain choices that come with that lifestyle. And these young guys, this generation, they can't fight. Only thing they know how to do is shoot a pistol, and a baby can squeeze a trigger. It doesn't take a man to do that. And it was just it's two different planes. But I agree with you on that for some of their rap. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, so that is one of the many subjects we've talked about on the Truth page today. And I do have resources that described it sometime in the past, and I'm not sure when, and I'm not sure who, okay? But at some point, a room of famous rappers were approached by people who paid them and told them to sign DNRs, do not speak about, right?
Yes.
To make the rap what it is today.
Yes.
In order to cause divide and chaos among the people, especially the Black community.
This is true.
They were paid to do the gangster rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they're all killing. They're all killing each other.
With that said, that was part of them messing with the DNA of society, which has caused our young people today to be numb with their common sense.
Yeah. That formula. That's why
which is why
the milk formulas. I'm telling you, there's some in the milk formulas. And then
which
all
is
this
why,
junk food that these kids, eat.
Yeah. That's all part of it. It all integrates together. And this is why Doug's statement is true for the young people today. Not for us. We didn't get that because we didn't watch TV. We didn't live on fast food. We worked hard and raised our kids and kept clean houses and did what we were supposed to do.
Right.
People today unless they got away from the programming. We didn't even have phones. We had pagers, and before that, we had landlines. You know, we weren't done that way unless we watched a lot of TV.
What is purging law? What is purging law? Doug, what is purging law?
Illinois after the 1st of January. Okay.
Oh, he's saying after the movie, The Purge, they are going to let a lot of criminals out of jail. I forgot what they said the reason was. I think if it wasn't any violent crime, that they were going to be letting a whole lot of
they talking about that. They talking about that. The mayor up there too. That mayor up there is that she's a black woman with that short hair.
Okay.
In Illinois. I can't call her name
I know
right
who
now.
you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? You've seen on the
gray
politics,
hair.
right?
Yeah.
She looks like a freaking alien to me. That's my opinion, y'all.
They've been talking about her so bad about how mostly all the Democratic states are soft on crime. They letting people. They've been showing how they just been doing smashes and grabs and hitting people, beating up people on the streets in New York, and then all they do is, if they catch them at all, they let them right back out the same day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they in Illinois, Chicago, Philadelphia, New York, all those major metropolitan Democrat states.
Yeah.
That's what they've been talking a lot about. They've been showing a lot about how the criminals have just been.
With that said, now I have personally talked to people since last night in the northern states. One of them was Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. Okay, the northern states are getting hard hit by crime, basically.
Yeah. Well, Memphis is getting like that too. Memphis is getting like that too, but you know,
you have to look at it like this.
Remember, I've been asking
these criminals of this generation. They are beating down the walls to get inside of prison.
Why?
They're doing any and everything they can to lock. They want to be locked up.
But why?
Because they know the truth is coming out about the world, and people like us are not going to put up with them.
They won't be necessarily be safe in no jail.
No, they won't, but they're safer there than out here because people like us know how to handle business.
Jen, I'm too old to catch a charge. I don't know about you, but I'm not doing that.
I ain't catching no charges either.
Me neither. But they're looking.
I'm not putting my hands on nobody.
Well, they're looking at a possible death or serious harm event if they break into my house.
I know what you're saying.
Oh, well, yeah, that's different. I mean,
so if they already there being taken care of behind bars, hey, that's what they want. Let them go.
I like to see they first of all, they're gonna have to get past the alarm system. Second of all, they're gonna have to get past this wild Bordeaux 6 feet dog I have in here when she stand up straight, right, Tim? I mean, she taller than me when she stands up on her hind legs, and she wild, and she bites. So if they can make it through her by the time they get to me, I'm ready. It's bam, bam, bam.
You know, it's sadly what's this generation. This generation are not making. They're not giving themselves time for their mistakes that they make. They're going straight to murder, which causes them to relieve a life sentence. 5 to 10 years down the road, statistically,
well, they all be looking stupid when they be standing up in that courtroom. But that's what reality set in.
Exactly. By the time reality sets in, they have already been charged and given life. Unlike when I was coming up, you may come up with something, you might, driving with no registration or something like that. They're not allowing themselves to make those mistakes. They're going straight to murder.
Well, a lot of that's gang related.
It is.
And that's what I say. If you get rid of the gangs, and you get rid of the drugs, we wouldn't have no crime.
Yeah,
I
but see, the
say
police don't want to do that because they won't have no job.
I
But
say
I know what I know. But
You
now
see how
I'm gonna
they-
tell you what Leo said in his rally this past Saturday and the Saturday before that. He said that when the our party take over, then any drug dealer, they're gonna get locked up for life. And he said they might even get executed because he said that he asked President Xi. He talks about how he was friends with President Xi, and he was saying, President Xi, Putin, none of them would be acting up if he was there. And he said because he talked to President Xi, he said they was sitting down, he asked President Xi, do y'all have drug dealing problem? Now, I'm not China making the drugs, send them through Mexico without immigration problem, and the immigrants bringing them in here.
Right.
He asked President Xi, did y'all have a drug problem? He said, drug problem? No, what's that? He said, you mean y'all don't have any drug dealer problems, no drugs? He said, no drug. He said, well, why you don't have it? Why you don't have a problem with drug dealers like we have in the United States? He said, President Xi told him, quick trial. He said, what is that? He said, we find out they're guilty, then we execute them right then. I said, he said, Leo said, yeah. He said, that's exactly the words that came out of President Xi's mouth. I believe it too. And he says that he's going to be putting that on the table when the Republicans take over the party.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
in certain areas, they'll even cut your hands off for thievery.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this without getting us banned.
But the thing
right
of it
now,
is, he said that the average drug dealer kills 500 people in their lifetime.
I can believe it. Now the
drugs.
fentanyl is involved,
with the drugs that they sell to them. He says the average drug dealer kills 500 people in their lifetime, and I believe it.
Yeah, they kill more than that because now we have fentanyl.
Yeah. So now it's double that.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why Leo says that he wants them executed, because it's murder.
All right. Yeah. Technically,
okay.
It is.
Well, that is like I said, the public MSM answer. And I can't really, say things on here. We all know that my hands are tied on here.
Yeah.
But y'all, things are happening like crazy.
Okay.
Right now, we are things are fixing to change within this next week. And
I'm gonna be watching.
I really don't believe, but I have a list of preparations that people need to pay attention to.
Okay, hold on. Say that we're gonna go to break, and I want you to read that last one as soon as we come back. Okay. Hey y'all, I know y'all having fun. This is the only political show in the world that you can watch and have fun and learn at the same time. So share the show. Stick and stay. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Start this year with a beautiful smile. Do you cover your mouth with your hand to talk? Do you look down or up in order to smile? If you answer yes, then you need to see Dr. Corey. 901-300-4800. Remember, a smile is the prettiest thing you'll ever wear. So invest in yourself today. Call Dr. Corey now. 901-300-4800. Dental Expressions PLLC, 3704 Summer Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38122. 1-300-4800. Digital Expression, a proud sponsor of the Emily Pearl Show. All right, we're back. Jenny says she's got a list for us to pay attention to something. I'm ready for that list, Jen.
Okay, well, because of what's been happening since I got up this morning, I had my little 2-hour nap and got up, and my computer has been bang, 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 bang all day.
Really?
Okay, thanks for happening. Okay, look, we're about to go through a change. Okay. Without getting us banned, I'm not going to say what it is because I've tried to say it along the way since I started with y'all.
Yeah, I remember.
Y'all want to know the truth? Go to my truth chat on Messenger. I sent Emily the invite code so she can share it with anybody, you know, that she's connected with. I don't have connection with you, Tim. But the invite code is in your chat. Emily. Okay.
Yeah, I'm already subscribed. Yeah.
Because of what we're about to go through, trust me, the martial law that might take effect. I'm going to say might because I haven't seen it for myself yet, but I have clear evidence that it's happening. Right? Because of that, remember they are here to protect us, not imprison us. Number one, okay. We were told to be prepared. To be ready for something to happen and be prepared for 10 days. Some people are saying 2 weeks. I'm saying 30 days to cover your butt. Okay? Look, and here's what you need to do. You need to have water to drink, drinking water for 30 days.
I have that in the storage room downtown.
All of this for 30 days is possible.
I got plenty of water in my storage room house downtown.
Yeah.
Okay, well, trust me, I know that it's hard for a lot of people to get that much supplies built up. Do what you can with what you got.
Okay.
Well, prayer's number one, hon. God's within you.
What's causing
Okay, look.
Oh, she can't say it.
She can't say. Okay.
I can't
already said she's been telling us stuff ever since she's been on.
It'll get the show going.
It's happening next week, right?
If I come out with this right here on the show, Emily's show will be.
But I'm asking, is it happening next week?
It's happening within the next 30 days, maybe.
Anytime now. I think it's going to happen this week, this coming week, within the next 7 days.
Okay, so tell us what we need. We need water. What else?
Everything for 30 days, if possible. Get what you can for as long as you can. Drinking water.
Got it.
Non-perishable foods.
Got it.
If you have
I gotta stock up on some more. Okay. What else?
Yeah. If you have an issue with losing power and have a way to bring power when the power's out, please stock up on your needs to make that run.
What's up, Jason? Okay?
Like a generator. If you have a generator, get you some gas for it. Okay. Fill up your gas tank.
Well, I'm gonna get some gas tomorrow.
Well, fill up your gas tank.
But I don't have no way to get power, Jen. I don't have any money to buy a generator.
Me either. I'll be working by candlelight. Okay. Also, okay, what did I leave off of? Okay, so cash on hand.
Oh, yeah,
ATM will
okay.
not work. Your credit card will not work. If the system goes down with Jasara, remember what I told y'all about that
I
before?
just changed. Yeah, I had to just get a new debit card because that
Well,
doggone
now you need
Xfinity.
cash.
No, it was
You
because of
need
something Xfinity did.
you need cash.
They know good and well that I don't have an account with them anymore because I changed my cellular phone service. And do you know them boogers trying to send a payment through for $85.07 day before yesterday? And I called my bank and I told them, look, Xfinity know that I'm not with them anymore. And she said that the only way that I could get immediate result would be for them to send me a new debit card. And so now I don't have to worry about them, really no other auto bills that I have unless I
Yeah,
just
but
work with them.
Jen say your card ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm hearing her.
Not good.
I'm hearing her,
Okay.
but
Let me finish
I'm
this.
not gonna be able to have a whole lot of cash on
I'm
hand
gonna I'm
because
gonna lose some space here. Hang on.
yeah,
Hang on.
okay,
All right. So cash on hand. Do what you got to do, which was what you got. I don't have
okay,
any.
okay.
I'm a broke person. Okay. So cash on hand. Make sure you have your medication stocked up.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Okay. Make sure
I just picked up a prescription a day that I already got a 1 month supply on. So now I got 2 months on that.
Okay. Well, here's something
I
for
got one
you.
more though I gotta get. That's all I have
Okay.
2 months supply. Okay.
Okay. Remember the old emergency policy with people to, like, if your house caught on fire, you make the plan to meet everybody outside in a certain spot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Consider that with your loved ones right now. Make the plan. If somebody like I got Lexi out there somewhere, she's
Yeah.
21. I know she has no car, no job, no ID, blah blah blah. I need her to know if everything goes down where I can find her. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this sounds
Gracious.
like weapons of mass destruction. What's going on?
Well, you
No,
know,
we're talking about the change. It's a change.
Putin did threaten that, but they keep
No,
saying,
no, please. Russia is not going to attack us or anybody else. He's standing with Trump and the Chinese guy and many others all over the world. Okay? They're all working together to save our planet, our humanity. Okay?
but
This is
Putin has
happening.
not, because Putin is gone flat out jelly bean mad over there. Do you know
I'm
those people
sorry,
do you know those people are fleeing Russia? Let me talk to you.
that
They
is
showing
mainstream media. You're
they
not
showing
going to
those
convince
people.
me.
Wait a minute, those men are leaving Russia because he called the 300,000 men draft. And not only that, on the news this morning, they said that the United States, wait, Jen, they said the United States is urging all U.S. citizens that's over there in Russia, because, you know, we do have people with big businesses that do business with Russia. They have a dual citizenship. They have a citizenship in the United States and they have a citizenship in Russia because they have apartments over there, because they have to do business over there. But anyway, the White House issued a leave, emergency leave for them to leave Russia as soon as possible, because Putin has said that if they have dual citizenship, he might not even honor the United States citizen. He may consider them as a Russian citizen and put them in the draft.
Yeah, it's time to
So
go.
now some of that stuff is true. Now you can't say all news is fake. I agree, some of it's fake, but all news is not fake. Now watch and see. So it's gonna be some people. Wait a minute, wait. It's gonna be some people sitting over there thinking just like you thinking that this is not true, and they're gonna get stuck over there, and then they're gonna be showing clips of them on the news begging for the president to try to get them out of there because they're hard-headed. It don't make. I don't care if you think it's fake. It don't. I say this, Jen. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. It's best to pay attention to it, even if you don't believe it. I was over there in Russia, and I had a U.S. a dual citizenship, U.S. and a Russian citizenship. I'd leave. I don't care if nothing didn't happen after I left. I would leave because an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Hold on, Doug got something to say here. We have to get our comments in because the show is for our audience and not for us. Doug says power catastrophes are widespread, weather generated, and IMP would be needed to knock out power nationwide. Jenny, I think that's just you.
Okay. News I got this morning. Okay. I told you I'm like a kid in a candy store with the news I've been getting today. And for me to be able to spell it out, y'all have to go to the truth page. It's called The Truth in Messenger.
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Okay, that's you have your own schedule.
But look, I mean, I've been listening to you because I have been piling up, okay? Because I believe that ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. It's better to have it. It's better to have it than not to have it if something did occur. You see what I'm saying?
I got a question, Jen. If
Tim said, I got a question, Jen.
I'm here.
If what you're describing is going to be martial law, right? So you're saying that martial law is going to last about 30 days? Is that what you're saying?
Martial law will probably last a lot longer than that, but the lockdown of it, they're talking 10 days, right? And during that time, the EBS the emergency broadcast system will be airing 3 8-hour movies on a loop every day for 10 days. That's what we're told. As far as in the preparations, that way people will know what's going on, what they need to do, and then they're going to show proof of what's going on, why they're saying what's going on and what they need to do.
So what if they don't show proof and they tell a lie?
What I've been told is they're going to start showing evidence. They're going to show the evidence of the tribunals that's been going on for 2 years now. Yeah.
What tribunal? On what?
On a lot of bad people. A whole lot of bad people.
Okay.
Wisconsin right now. Derek Johnson and this guy he's with on the Truth Tour. They aired it this morning and yesterday showing the overflies. And Derek's a military guy. I think he's retired Army. I'm not sure which he is. But then there was another foreign military guy standing behind them. They're all verifying what they're seeing flying directly over their heads. They're identifying military airplanes, choppers, whatever it is going. And they've been going like crazy since yesterday.
Who do they belong to?
To us.
Oh, really?
Yes. This is happening, y'all. Look, also, here's another piece of information.
I heard on the last week, I know I was watching TV and I heard that one of those like military choppers that you hear on TV, because I live near the airport, so I know how airplane sounds, right? This was not an airplane, but it won't be the first time that I have seen military choppers, but they had been over in the distance where it wasn't like right over my house. And it was so loud that the dog was looking up. I was like, I hear that too.
So where's the person located at that is seeing what you're describing for as the plane?
They are at a conference in Wisconsin. I'm not sure why the conference is happening, but it's part of the is part of the good guys team. We call them white hats, right? They're part of the good guy team. They're organizing things like what's going to happen, the money system. Oh my God, I got confirmation today that it's happening on the other side of the world. I've been hearing about it happening. Russia's even announced about them going to gold back money. I've got confirmation from a friend that I've known for 2 years in a foreign country.
Russia don't have no money, and we don't either.
Whoa, yeah, they do. Look, this person lives in a country in North Africa. Okay, I've known her for 2 years. We're very good friends. I helped her speak English, and she's, teaching it to students now too. Okay, I've known this girl for a long time. She's in her mid-20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
She announced on Facebook post the other day or yesterday that her dinar is worth $5.34. So I had a conversation with her about it on Messenger, and I'm like, okay, what does that mean in English? Because I don't know how much a dinar was worth before.
Dinar. Why would she have?
Let me finish.
Okay.
I said, I explained to her that we here don't understand that. Okay.
I do.
So I had her explain a little bit about what the deal was, and she said that they've had this going on since 2011 when NATO invaded this country. Okay. All right. So I said, well, okay, when did you find out about the increase in value? Because at that time, the dinar equaled $1. One dinar equaled $1. It was equal. Now that one dinar is worth $5.34. And I said, well, okay, how does that happen? She says, we were notified and we have new coins to prove it last week, this week.
Okay, so let me tell you what, okay, hold it right there. You said what you want to say about the dinar. Now let me tell you what I know about the dinar. When Iraq was invaded and they got rid of Saddam Hussein over there, the dinar is a dollar bill that was used in Iraq. And what I was wondering is why would she have it in North Africa? Maybe it's close to, maybe they can use the dinar over there. But after, wait, let me finish. After the United States could control of Iraq, they had a feeling that the dinar was going to go up in value. I bought, I think it was around $200,000 in dinar. I told you I collect coins, money, paper money. I have some Afghanistan money right now, and I don't know whether it's going to go up in value or not. But I wish that it did. But I've sold them. Actually, I found two $100 bills of dinar. No, 1,000. I found two $1,000 bills of dinar in my old wallet. I was cleaning out some space still last week. Tim, you know the area that I cleaned out, right?
Well, you're about to be a happy woman.
I found it in my old checkbook. But I sold my dinar on Facebook. I'm not Facebook, eBay, when eBay was there. I started buying dinar in 2011. Like I say, I bought almost $1 million worth of it. And I sold it whenever I needed money on eBay because I would sell, I say $400,000. No, $200,000 of dinar. I would get anywhere from $90 to $100 for it. So I sold that was $200, and it's only two bills. They were $100,000 bill each. So I found two $100,000 bills just the other day.
Well,
so
hang on.
I know a lot about dinar because and people had been. That's what we were trading money. We were buying and selling it on eBay.
Well,
That's where I bought my Afghanistan money. I think I got $1 million in Afghanistan paper money.
Hang on to them because if you have, I'm just gonna pick a number. If you have dinar worth $200 of dinar, right now times that by 5,000.
Well, I got 2,000.
Okay, if you think I'm joking, check it out. Look, this person, look, people don't understand.
I'm gonna go on eBay and see what it's selling for.
Oh, no. Do not do that.
What?
eBay will screw you. Sorry, that's the truth. Do not do that. See a reputable finance person about it. Okay, look.
And it's spelled DINAR, by the way, Doug. He says when the denier comes back, it is great in value because it won't be fiat money. What's fiat money?
It's air-backed money. Fiat money is air-backed money. It's not backed by anything.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Nassar Jassar taking over. It's happening. Okay.
Oh,
and
so
look,
I'm be rich, you mean? With my Afghanistan money and my dinar?
Yes. If you got enough of it, then yes, ma'am. Times it by 5. Because the thing that whatever it was worth $1 equal our dollar, right? It was worth $1.
Now I got to figure out what I did with them when I found them, because I had said when I found them they were folded up, and I found them in an old checkbook. I found them in an old checkbook.
Yeah, well,
I don't use it anymore. But I don't know what I just did with them. When I get off this show, I got to find them. I don't know where I put them.
And hang on to them. Don't do nothing with them until after the change, and I promise you the change is coming. But look, people don't understand the country. The country's
I can't even concentrate anymore. She got me so excited.
I know. That's what my whole day has been like this. Okay, look, I'm so freaking excited because I want to tell everybody what's going on, and I can on this show.
Yeah.
Look.
Well, I know what I gotta do first thing on my agenda. I gotta find where I put those 2 bills. I know what my Afghanistan money is.
I know we're running out of time. We're running out of time, so hang on to them. Listen. Okay. You need to hang on to them and wait till this exchange rates are made here in America when the switch is made.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Well, I've been holding on to them since 2000 and that would have been 2011. I bought those dinar probably around 2007. Come think of it. So I've been holding them since 2007. So hey.
Well, that is an investment.
So what I'll do is when we have our next show, I'll be found them 2 bills that I found. But I'll show you my Afghanistan money too on our next politics show. Okay.
I don't want to hear that you went to eBay and sold them. I'll have to come through the phone and just strangle you.
No, I was going to, but I'm glad you told me not to.
Okay. All right. Also, look, people don't understand. The countries in North Africa are considered part of the Middle East.
That's true. So, yeah. And that's why they can use the dinar there.
Yes.
And probably Afghanistan dollars too, probably.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. The person I know knows all the Middle East languages. You know, what is it? Islam?
They can usually speak about 4 or 5 different languages.
She knows many. Okay. Yeah. So she's not like centered in her country and not know what's going on around, because she has family in all around.
They do.
She's a legitimate person who I trust. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I helped her speak English, and now we have video chats all the time.
Right. You know. So what is she?
Person.
So she ended up getting more money for her dinar. Okay.
Yeah.
$4 more.
If she had $1, she got $5.34 for it.
Wow. So does she have a lot of it?
I don't know what her paycheck looked like this week, but she announced it on Facebook. I got new coins. Wait till y'all see them, but she can't put them on the picture because she'll be risking her safety.
I understand.
Okay? Yeah. So you got to understand, them translating or communicating with somebody here is a safety risk.
Okay.
That's why I didn't ID.
So I should not show.
Where she's at.
So I should not show my dinar or my Afghanistan money on the show. Is that what you're saying? I should not show it.
Right.
But it hasn't changed yet.
Well, you know,
hanging on
for
to it.
you don't want to be robbed.
Anybody gonna rob me because they don't know where it is, because I don't know where it is. I just told
Exactly.
you I don't know where I put them.
But you
By
got
the
to keep
time,
it secure.
look, Tim can tell you, they good luck with trying to come over here and search and find 2 bills in this house. They'll be searching. There'll be so many
Well,
police on you by then.
look,
You still wouldn't be done found them. Cause Tim can tell you,
well,
I got papers, letters, stuff everywhere. That
well,
would they be able to find them, Tim?
happening.
No, I don't believe so.
I don't
This
think so either.
this stuff is happening. If you find them, don't announce that you
Cause
found them. Just keep it to yourself.
I threw the old checkbook away. Well, I don't have to
Well,
worry about it because we don't have no great big old show.
yeah. Well, oh, wait a minute. We people do listen to us. You showed me where 900 somebody people watched several of our
Yeah, we
videos.
do. They do.
So,
They do.
you know,
They come back
that's
and
a
watch it.
chomp. That's a chomp.
Well, I guess
They
we're
do.
gonna all have to hang on tight. Sound like it's gonna be one hell of a ride.
Yes, buckle up, buttercups. It's coming.
All
Woo,
right.
yeah.
Tim,
I'm
your
so
closing
happy.
remarks.
I am so happy because I told people a long time ago that I've gotten this peace because I understand what's happening.
Okay.
And I do. I still have this peace. Now it's joined with excitement because it's finally happening.
Coming
I've
into
been waiting for
fruition.
I've been waiting for 2 years for this to come to fruit. It is coming to fruit, and I see it. There's boots on the ground, and like for instance, DC is a ghost town because I know this because of the people who are there filming it.
Okay.
Literal live video there.
All
They
right.
showing that it's a ghost town. There's no business going on in the government of DC.
All right.
That's done
Okay,
on
Jen. Let that be your last note because we gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Tim, your
Yes.
closing remarks. Jen will keep you on the show. Look, Jen, when she has her show, she's gonna be hitting the Guinness Book of
5, 6
Records for
hours. Yeah.
yeah.
I'll get to the time limit and say, y'all hang on, watch for the
Yeah.
next video. I'm cutting this off and going to the next one.
No, she won't. She'll talk to y'all for 5, 6, 7 hours. Tim, your closing remarks.
Oh, another beautiful show. Lots and lots of information. Y'all got a lot to process.
I got a lot to process.
Yeah, it's a lot to process and sound like it's very close.
And I'm coming. I'm gonna go on the tube and look at that, Jen.
Yeah. Because we need to know what type of hell of a ride is coming down the pipeline.
It's coming.
But
And
hey, with
all
that
day
being
today.
said, I just wish everybody love, peace, and happiness, and let's be safe out there.
All right, dear. And Jen, we know your last comment is coming. Okay.
Oh, it's coming. Remember to keep your common sense, your faith, and y'all, this is good. It's scary, but it's a good thing. Y'all just be safe, prepare, and peace.
Okay. Well, I did tell both of my hosts on what they have said to you guys, but y'all know I'll have to end with this. Free thought is a philosophy. It is not a policy. Nobody can put a policy on your thought, okay? Nobody can put a policy on your mind. That's something they can never steal from you. Free thought is a philosophy. And y'all are some good philosophers, I tell you. Thank you, Jason, our new viewer for tonight, for visiting us. Doug, Mary, Ernestine, Sandra, our regular viewers.
Yeah.
And those of you who will be watching the replay, Jason is who?
Jason's a friend of mine, and he's watching with our mutual friend, Eric. So, hi, guys. I'll see them in a little while.
Yeah, we'll be here next week, Thursday, 7 o'clock. Come in on time. And Jen will send you the link to the show. Not the studio, but the link to the show page. You can find it on Facebook yourself. By the way, Pearls Politics also has a group. If you want to join the group, it's Pearls Politics TV show. On the Facebook, just look for Pearls Politics. It's going to pop right up there. because this is probably my 5th year with Pure Politics. I didn't start on my shows at the same time. So one is like 9, one is like 7, one 5, and one like 3. But we will be back with more fun politics on next Thursday night. Okay, y'all?
All
I
right.
love you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching and sticking a stand with us. And find out what the word is, Thunderbirds. Good night.
The opinions expressed on this program is not necessarily those of the Emily Pearl Show, its sister stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.